going on, guys? This is Pete from cranksystem.com, and it is Technique Wednesday because I messed up, and as well today was Tuesday. I really don't remember shit, so I do my best, but I want to make sure I do it and make sure it's consistent. So the biggest thing we're going to talk about today is squat. All right, squat, deadlift, or engaging the glutes properly. Now, you may not thinking, and if you kind of are really good at it, then this is just a little bit of a refresher for yourself. And if you're newer, this might help you a lot. I'm going to bring this shit down a little bit. This is going to help. Look at those knees. What's wrong with that then? Psoriasis or some shit. I need knee pads. So what we're going to go over is the corkscrewing effect. Corkscrew. A lot of you guys drink wine. You know what it's like. No one is a fucking... I don't know the word. Corkscrew. So you take the bottle, boop, 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 and then do. That's kind of what we want to do to engage the glutes properly and find the right positioning. So, whether you're deadlifting, whether you're RDLing, kettlebell swinging, but now today we're just going to talk about the squat since it is Wednesday, and I fucked up, right? Shoulder width apart, heels grounded into the floor. The biggest thing you want to do, and Ames brought this up, is you want to kind of Michael Jackson your squat. So, first thing we're going to turn on the corkscrew. So what I'm doing is I'm going to take my feet, and I'm kind of just doing this to them. Pushing these knees out a little bit. So I'm not just pushing my knees out to push them out. I'm grounding my feet into the ground. I'm kind of screwing my feet into the ground so I feel tension. Once I do that, if you practice that, bang, and turn your feet a little bit, and kind of ground in, you'll feel your glutes or your butt cheeks turn on. It's a landscaper, he's a fucking distracting me. So, when I'm here, now I'm in position. Now from here, I need to go a little wider. Turn it back on, now I'm going to sit on down, stand up. But keeping that tension within the knees, sit, good range of motion, stand back up. Now there wasn't any point in that squat where I turned them off. So the corkscrew was in, check these fucking quads out. Bam, nation. Down. Now I'm going to come up and I'm still corkscrewed in. Now, what Ames like to say is Michael Jackson. A lot of times I don't know the fucking words today. Why can't I speak? We accentuate, whatever. We talk about sitting back on our heels a lot, because a lot of guys like to come to the toes. So when we say sit on heels, a lot of times some people take that way too much. Kind of lean forward, try to find what we say Michael Jackson, put everything on, bounce out on the foot. So a little bit on the heel, a lot of it in the midfoot, a little bit on the toes. So I'm corkscrewing in, bang, so instead of sitting back, I'm kind of just going to lean forward a little bit. Now I'm going to initiate my squat. Sit on down, stand on down. Corkscrewed in, trunk tight, chest is tall, my head is in the neutral spine. Down, stand up. Corkscrewed in, down, stand up. Okay? So that's the biggest mistake that we see, because a lot of times we say, sit back on your heels, and now like your toes look like this. You're sitting back on your heels like that. We don't mean it that way. We mean put a lot of pressure into the heels, but at the same time, try to get a lot of that driving force from the midfoot. More importantly, turn on your glutes. A lot of times, if we don't turn those bad boys on, we don't get into that corkscrew effect, you start using different muscles, like your hip flexors, your lower back, and that's pretty much unique. Anything else you need to know. There's 1,000 different muscles that go wrong there, but you don't need to do it. So same thing happens with the deadlift. When I deadlift, we do the same thing. You can watch maybe Ames, you can watch Matt, you can watch Coach Meg, Wayne. They do this weird thing where they kind of like put their feet, right? They do this. If you watch them ever squat, they'll get to the barbell, bang, bang, and they'll do this with their foot, right? They're trying to find the positioning to where they can ground their feet. Same thing when you watch people deadlift, whether it's a kettlebell or you watch me, I'll step in and I'll kind of just turn my feet, make sure my toes are in the ground. Now I found my grounding. When I see my legs and quads turn on like that, and they look like they're flexed, that's when I know I'm in a good position. But if they're kind of just relaxed and look like, fucking pixie sticks, then they're not ready to go. I like to turn them on. So bang, I'm going to turn on by corkscrewing. Zoom! Now look at those fucking tree trunks. Pull through, kettlebell deadlift, bang. Head straight, good hip position. All right? Check out that crotch shot. So, hopefully that helped. Anything that you did. And if you didn't enjoy that video, then, I don't know, go fuck yourself. All right? Bye, guys.